What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time at my channel, welcome. If you are new to my channel, what I do is I use my intuition and I react to different videos on the internet and I tell you guys what I see. Pardon my face. I did not feel like putting makeup on. I did not feel like doing a lot of things today. I don't know if anyone else has been like a little bit like lazier than usual or like a little bit more bored than usual, but like that is definitely something I have been working on. Like this whole month is like fighting through the like inner like laziness, like I don't want to do anything. But I'm excited to be doing this reaction video because this is something that really could have helped me out when I was younger, trying to make certain guys fall in love with me. Full disclosure, when I was in high school, I had many attempts of trying to get certain boys to fall in love with me. As you could probably guess, that does not work. Imposing your will on someone, it's just like bad karma. If you want someone to fall in love with you, like let it just happen the organic, old-fashioned way by loving yourself first. And I'm gonna stop myself before I get like really cheesy. Found this video on YouTube. This video is called Super Easy Love Spell Attract Your Soulmate. Let's see what she has to say.
Welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, I mostly do tarot, but sometimes I share a spell or two. I try not to share spells that are too complicated because trust me, they can get really, really complicated and involved.
So the first thing I'm hearing is that her soul is asleep. I see her soul like in her like chest area, like solar plexus almost, and it's literally like its head, it keeps like going back, like falling asleep, like passed out.
But this spell that I'm going to share with you is going to be just a spell to attract your soulmate, your life partner. We're not going to be doing this spell on a specific person, although you can. I will get into that in a little.
There is something like, it looks like a giant, do you guys know what baby locks look like child-proof locks that you like put on like cabinets and stuff? I have those for my cat because he's psycho and he opens cabinets. I don't even know. He's probably not even a cat. He's probably like some alien that's here. I don't even know. I see like a giant baby lock almost like keeping her like right arm like tucked in, and it has something to do with like not letting her create from a genuine heart space. No idea what that means, but I see like a giant baby proof lock like around her right arm, and it's like going across her like stomach area.
A little bit, but this is just to attract your life partner, to attract the person who is.
So I'm hearing, before she's even started, I'm hearing that this does it from a 2D space, two-dimensional, which the planet is basically ascended like past 5D. So whatever she's about to say, well, I heard 2D, so it's using like two-dimensional like modalities and energies. So not sure how that will work out, but I haven't seen the spell yet, so we'll have an open mind.
Meant for you. So yeah, and as you guys know, I have a spell book. It's an ebook. It's on my website, bkwitchsociety.com. The spell book is called BK Book of Spells. It's like $10. It gets sent right to your email, and you can get like a book, a little like zine of spells that I wrote out. And
so there is a little girl standing behind her on like the right side. It's like a little girl. She's almost in like, she almost looks like pilgrimy. She has like a floral dress on and like a little basket, like those like little wooden baskets you like would take Easter egg hunting. Standing behind her, kind of spooky looking. So if you have like ghosts or spirits in your field, the only way that ghosts can really get in your field is if you're at a vibration low enough emotionally to where they can like attach in or be attracted to you. So it's usually some form of like emotion that opens your field up to like ghosts. So, like no one freak out, no one panic. It happens. It's normal. At this point, if you're like, this girl's nuts, what is she talking about? I don't blame you. But basically, if you are attracting that kind of energy, it's usually like some kind of emotion, like maybe fear, trauma, depression, sadness, like that can definitely attach spirits in. Drinking heavily, using substances.
And pictures that I drew. It's cute. Check it out. But anywho, let's get in.
This is just, I don't know why I feel compelled to tell the story, but this one time when I was in college, I was sober, wasn't drinking. Was I? Hold on. Maybe I was drinking. I don't know. Maybe I had like a beer at that point. Whatever. Disregard. I was at a bar when I was in college. I think I was maybe like 21 at the time when I was with people. I kid you not, you guys. It was like the weirdest. This has like never really happened to me. I was at this bar and I literally saw like spirits, like not drunk, like drinks spirits, like literal like ghost spirits in people's bodies, like drinking, like as if they, like as the human, as the person was drinking, like I saw like something in them drinking. It was like the weirdest thing, but I literally saw this bar full of people and so many of them had like these other like people inside of them. It was crazy. No, I was not hallucinating. I was not on any kind of like drug like that. I don't even know what I saw or like what happened to me that night, but it was insane.
Into it. So for this spell, all you guys need are 2 candles, preferably pink or red, but any color will do.
So this is like consistent. Any time I have seen someone use candle magic or use candles, which is basically witchcraft, anytime I've seen people use candles, something creepy and something spooky always manages to like get into the spell or like get into the energy space and just like it almost makes the space, like if the space was clear before, it almost makes it like unclear. Something always manages to come in anytime I see someone using candles. So this is her way of doing it, and obviously like she was taught to use candles, which is totally understandable. I think like most spells probably do teach to use candles. I think a much better way would to just like ditch the candles entirely, because like anytime I've seen someone use candles, there's always something that comes in.
Use these candles a lot. They are super easy to find. These are called chime candles. You can get these at any witchcraft store, any really store generally. They're really easy to find. But you can also use a candle that's a little bit bigger. You can use, if you go to your like local witchcraft store, they might have candles that are shaped like people. Those are also ideal for this spell, but any candle will do.
So I just heard if you use candles in the shape of people, it takes you down from 2D to 1D.
As long as you can carve into it. Now, with these, you might want to use like a little needle to carve into, but I tend to use candles that are a little bit bigger if I want to carve stuff into it, but any candle that you can carve into, 2 of them. So, you're going to take your 2 candles, and on one, you're going to carve your name, first and last, first name, whatever, just your name, and you're going to carve this symbol of Venus and a heart. On your second candle, you're going to carve a heart and the symbol of Venus. Now this spell is going to be done on a Friday because that is the day of Venus. So all you're going to do, once you have your candles carved, you're going to anoint them, or basically just rub oil onto the candles. You can use vanilla oil, rose oil, lavender oil, lang lang oil, or some witchcraft stores have love drawing oil. Just whatever really resonates with you in regards to drawing in love.
So what I'm seeing is if you write down a specific person's name, you are creating like an energetic cord to that person. Basically, you're attaching yourself into that person, their reality, which a lot of the times can take you like off of your own path, and you're creating like negative family karmic. It's like it creates like karma, but like in a 2D way, like bad karma. It's almost creating like a karmic tie to someone that you maybe not, like you maybe don't even have like bad karma too. Also, for some reason, I'm hearing about the oil. Like if you put oil on the candles, it's almost creating this like reality where I don't even know how to describe it, because oil is obviously like oily, duh, but it's almost creating this reality where it's like, because oil, there's not really like friction, because oil, it's oily. So it's almost like if love were to come in, it would like slide right off. It's almost like having the opposite effect. Like love comes in or your soulmate comes in and it won't stick because you've just coated it in oil. And the oil, for some reason, like at the dimension, like at the level that she's doing the spell, it's almost like keeping like good things from like sticking into your life. Again, she obviously was taught this specific way to do this spell. I think maybe a better way, if you do want to try the spell, is like don't try the oil, because it's almost like I see in my head like someone in their mind like doing this spell. They're like, oh, I want Jonathan to fall in love with me, but Jonathan is not their soulmate. They're supposed to meet their soulmate 4 months down the road, and his name is Todd. Todd comes walking in, and he like tries to meet the person doing the spell. Like it's time to like meet the soulmate, and Todd just like goes and approaches like the candle and touches the oil, and then immediately just like flies off. Horrible visualization that for anyone that's like, what is she even talking about? Basically, the oil keeps love from sticking. There it is. Got it. That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
Maybe you find another oil like really brings up like love feelings for you. Use that. But vanilla, rose, lavender are some of the best. Lang Lang, they're pretty straightforward, so you can use those, and they're not hard to find. You can probably find them at any witchcraft store or online. So yeah, you put the oil on the candles, and you place each candle on opposite ends of your altar. Now your altar is basically where you perform your magic. It's where I have my altar. If you've gotten a crystal reading with me, I do readings at my altar. I do tarot at my altar. I do everything. That's where I put all my candles. So if you don't have an altar, you should kind of just make a little space and decorate it like with all your witchy vibes and all that. But yeah, basically, so you put these 2 candles on each end of your altar.
So I'm hearing that an altar is not necessarily bad. An altar can be good as long as your intention aligns with your subconscious belief. So if your intention is to attract love, like true love, so long as your like subconscious beliefs like align with that, like you feel worthy of love, like you're disconnected from anybody from your past, you like have no resentment or hatred, or like you've like forgiven everyone from your past, like you've healed from every past relationship. So as long as like the intention and the beliefs like resonate, then the altar should be good. Should, keyword.
I only have 1 holder, so you should get like 2 little holders for these, so they don't like fall over and like light your whole apartment on fire. That would not be good. I don't think anyone would want to.
I literally see her like sitting in a candle, but it's like super burnt. Like the part she's sitting in is like black and burnt, and she's sitting in almost this like pinkish coral colored candle.
I want to date you if you're homeless. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, so yeah, put your candles on 2 ends of your altar at opposite sides. And you're going to take a piece of paper and a pen, and you're going to write what your perfect mate will be like. Try not to focus too much on the physical, but maybe you want them to, be funny, be empathetic, be like, I want a person who loves to cook and loves to go out, and like just kind of like traits that you would really love your partner to have. Like, think about this, because this is really important. Nothing superficial, nothing.
So what I'm hearing is like this part would like work much better in like a 4D kind of like modality, or like manifestation kind of thing. Like writing down like your ideal boyfriend or girlfriend or like mate would work better if you were doing like law of attraction even, or like The Secret, or like something beyond like using candle magic kind of thing. And when you're using it in this way, in like the 2D, I almost see it like, I see like a piece of paper like stuck under a rock on the bottom of the ocean. It, like, doesn't even get to the surface. Interesting visualization, whatever that means.
Shallow, not like I don't want them to be like super hot. No, because obviously if they're going to be your perfect partner, if they're going to be your mate, you're going to think they're hot anyway, regardless. So yeah, so just write that down and place it in the middle between the two candles, and like every day you're going to do this for a week. So yeah, light your candle and kind of just sit there and really visualize, think about like yourself in a loving relationship, like really feel it, like feel the love, feel happiness, like just feel those emotions as you kind of like meditate and sit with your candles, like visualizing. It's very, very important. And whenever you feel like you've really felt that energy, you've ruminated in that energy, that love energy, pictured yourself in a perfect partnership, blow out your candles and repeat this ritual every day for 7 days. Just relight your candles, do your little meditation, and every day move your candles a little bit closer to.
So what I heard in my head is doing this over the 7 days. Every day you're almost putting like a block to like the love that you deserve in each chakra. Because your chakras are basically like, they're just like different movie screens. Your chakras are different realities of how you perceive and see life. You're going to see someone, something, a situation differently depending on if you're in your root or your crown. So I see for some reason like cement blocks or like wood blocks being put in each chakra like throughout the 7 days. I don't know. That is just what I see.
Each other. And then on the 7th day, make sure they are touching each other and burn the candle down completely on the 7th day. And on that 7th day, also burn your paper, your petition paper, like what you wrote your partner's traits on. Burn that and leave it in a fire.
So because she's the one teaching this spell, like if you do this spell, what I'm hearing is that you're going into her field of energy, like whatever is in her field, depending on if she's perfectly grounded or if she has like a million spirits in her field, like you're tying into her energy, like her reality. That alone can kind of like take you off your path, and that alone can like kind of like push love away because you're going into like a space that's hers. And that's interesting that I see her on like sitting on a burnt candle, and then she's talking about like burning the candle.
Fireproof jar, let it burn, and then just kind of like really visualize, really feel that emotion, and voila.
I hear that by burning the candles, you get taken into wood consciousness. Wood consciousness. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I feel and I smell like burnt wood, almost like something that's like decaying.
That is your spell, and then your perfect mate, your partner, your soulmate, they will come to you. This is basically, it's a love drawing energy, it's a love drawing spell. So that's pretty much it. It's really simple, and also feel free to kind of decorate your altar, decorate around your spell. You can put, like, if you use tarot.
There's a clown standing behind her left shoulder. It's like a creepy looking clowns, like those clowns you see in like horror movies.
You can put like the 2 of Cups like card in between, like lean it against your altar, decorate, do whatever feels right to you. But the more energy you put into it, the more of yourself you put into it, the more successful and the faster it will work. You can even add herbs to your candles. You can add like cinnamon. I have all kinds of herbs and like shit on my website. Look at my website. I have stuff. If you're also too lazy to do this for 7 days, I have a love drawing candle. They're actually behind me. I have a few left. I think I have like 3 of them left. So you can buy that. And yeah, like that.
That is so interesting, you guys. I saw her sitting in a burnt candle, and look what color it is. I said it was like a coral.
I have a few left. I think I have like 3 of them left. So you can buy that. And yeah, like that every Friday. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for you guys.
So I am seeing, like, I don't know why or what this is, but I see like when people do the he loves me not, he loves me, like when you peel the roses or the flower petals back, I literally see someone doing this spell and like, my intention is good. No, my intention is pure, my intention is unpure. My intention is pure, my intention is unpure.
So let me know how this spell works for you. And if you have any questions, read the comments first and see if other people ask them. I have another love spell video also. It's pretty easy. So check that out. I'm gonna link it. It should be on this side here. So you can watch that. Yeah, so that's all I got. Officially, that's all I got. So bye.
My general like takeaway of this spell is that it works in like 2D. It's not really gonna be all too effective considering that the earth right now is like way ascended past like 2D. Obviously, she was taught to use candles and used to taught this modality, as like a lot of people in witchcraft are taught to use candles. Just based on like what I've seen and what I felt and what I smelled, even like I still smell like a burnt wood smell. Most interesting thing from this is like I literally saw like cement blocks like being placed in each chakra, and it was almost like blocking love from coming in. So that is something I would consider if you are considering this spell. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have an amazing week. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. And if you guys want me to react to something, like just leave that in the comment below. Like if there's a certain video or topic or anything that you want me to react to, comment those below. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you want more fun, spiritual videos. And I will see you guys in my next video.